Hey guys, I wanted to share with you this pink and blue wash skull face painting. I initially wasn't gonna record anything, but then decided to turn on the camera just in case. It turned out pretty cool. So here it is. First started off with the white base. I painted my face like a ghost just so that it can help make the colors pop a little bit better. Then I went on to getting some saran wrap. This method is super easy. I mean, anyone can use this technique and it's gonna end up looking pretty cool. You don't have to use pink and blue. It can be any colors that you want. It doesn't even have to be two colors. You can use multiple colors. Just put it on the saran wrap however you want, on top of each other, layer it out, and then slowly apply it on your face. Tap it, don't just smash it around or smear it around, obviously, because then the colors are gonna mix a lot more. Something that you do want to be aware of is your color selection. This is art and you can do whatever the heck you want, but it's usually better when you use colors that complement. For example, I'm using pink and blue. Once those two colors mix, it creates a light shade of purple. So just be aware of the third color or colors that you may be creating. Then you can grab a brush and fill in those empty areas that you missed. Just fill it in with the colors that you want. After that, I'm gonna go in with black and start going around the shape of my eye to create that skull look. I mean, you all know how a skull is supposed to look. And if you need help, you can use references on Google. Just Google some skulls and then use that as a reference. But it's pretty simple to do, honestly. Do the black circle around your eye. I'm not gonna fill it in completely because at this point I was still trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to do it. So I put a stop there in case I wanted to add color in the eye. Then I went in to do the mouth. These are pretty basic lines. You don't need to be perfect or anything. Just start making those lines. And honestly, there's not gonna be much shading to do because I just went a simple route. I did not add too many details on here or anything. So just go in with a small brush and start marking out the lips and the lines. Pretty simple to do. Don't worry about being perfect or anything. I mean, a skull does not need to be perfect. The only thing that you do want to try to be a little symmetrical, and not fully symmetrical, but just make sure that it's all the same line. From top to bottom is just one straight line. Other than that, there's no really any science to it. It's pretty simple and just put your line on there. After you get done with the outline of your mouth, you're gonna create this, what would you call it? Cheek or jaw bone? Jaw hollow bone or whatever it's called, I'm not sure, but I'm using a black eyeshadow on here because I wanted to be able to add some dimension to it. Then I kept doing other little bone circles. Like I said, just find a picture of a skull on Google and then use that as a reference if you need to. So then where I left that empty spot on my eye, I decided to add some color to it as well, just to make it pop a little bit better. So I added some pink on my eyelid and then I blended it a little bit more with the black. So after that, with the same black eyeshadow, I started doing my nose as well and just added some black on the tip of my nose a little bit. Then I started doing the teeth. Just grab some white and start filling in with white between the black lines. It's honestly super simple. Just make sure that if the white is starting to blend with the paint, like the pink and the other colors behind, just make sure you're wiping your brush and grabbing some fresh white so that you can make sure that that color pops. It's gonna create a little bit more dimension. So then I kept going with the white and started adding some highlights around the black areas that we did over here in the hollow areas. The idea here is to create some dimension, give it a little pop to it. I also went ahead and did that same thing around the eye, just same concept. As you can see, the whole skull is starting to take shape and form. And then I started just adding some little lines out on the side over here, just to add a little something there. So then I went back with the black paint again and started shading this area to make it darker, which is gonna give it a little more contrast. Then I'm gonna add a little wrinkle here, a little frown, just to make me look mean and intimidating and like you don't want to mess with me. And then I'm gonna add some darker black here on my nose as well. Now I'm gonna put on my wig that I got from Amazon. This step you don't need to do, but I had some white sequin, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I had some of those and I decided to apply it here above my eyes. I thought it looked pretty cool. Since I liked it, I went ahead and added some on my neck and my chest area. Alright guys, so here's the final look. Super easy, super quick. You do not need any painting skills to do this at all. So hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments down below and we'll see what we can come up with next. Ciao!